And welcome back, fans. It's the 2025 Pop Warner Super Bowl here in Charlotte. We're going to crown a champion today. Captains are finding their ways to the midfield. Captains for Richmond Heights is going to be Eddie Hughes. Number 50, that's Decenzio Pickens. Number 7, Makai Sturdivant. And number 2, that's Mason Horton. Captain for the Cowboys, it's going to be Camden Whitaker. Carlos Altunan. And we'll get those other numbers here in a second. The fast break have won the toss and have elected to defer. It'll be Harrisburg Cowboy football first. So we heard it from the PA, the Richmond Heights fast break have won the toss. They've elected to defer. That means they'll get the ball in the first half and in the second half. Be Harrisburg Cowboy football first. As we start off this championship game on a picturesque day here in Matthews, North Carolina. We're here at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex here in Matthews. It's probably about 55 degrees. You won't see a wispy cloud in the sky today. Packed house full here in Matthews for the Pop Warner Super Bowl.
But we're driving now.
Back deep to receive for the Cowboys.
Is number 3, Aiden Boger.
Lining up to kick is Josiah Sanders. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. Boger back deep to receive for the Cowboys. Everybody's set up, and it's time for football action here for the 11U Super Bowl. Kick is recovered by the Cowboys, number 4. That is Jackson Harris. First down and 10, Cowboys from the 38-yard line.
The ball is recovered by number 4, Jackson Harris. First down and 10, Cowboys at the 38-yard line.
First down and 10, Cowboys at the 38-yard line. Cowboys break the huddle. Quarterback for the Cowboys appears to be number 12. That's Camden Whitaker. Lines up under center. He pitches the ball. The pitch is to Boger, and he breaks through some tackles, gets the ball to the 45-yard line. Great start to the game for the Cowboys.
The pitch is to number 3. That's Aiden Boger. He races to the 45-yard line. Second down for
And watch it right there. Boger's right there. He gets a big push there by number 65. That was Jack Coral. Say, go this way. I've got you. Hand off to the up back. And that's going to get it close to the first down. It depends on the spot. We'll see the referee signal first down. It's a first down Cowboy from Brandon, Washington.
The handoff was to number 6, Brandon Washington. He picks up 4. First down and 10, Cowboys.
Big handoff to the up back there in Washington for the first down. First down and 10 Cowboys at the 49-yard line. We just kicked off here at Matthews. 9:07 left to go here in the first quarter for the 11U Super Bowl. Trips out to the short side of the field. Whitaker in the shotgun. Pass is complete. And tackle made immediately on the play. The pass was complete to right, but a host of fast break was there by Kawan Cook.
The pass is complete. Tackle made immediately on the play by number 1, Kawan Cook. Loss on the play, second down and long.
And Andre Hulling was actually the one on that tackle. He might have lost a 4 on the play. Second down and long for the Cowboys. A handoff again to Boger. Met there in the hole. Tackle made on the play. Big old number 21, that's Princeton Gordon on the tackle.
The handoff was to Boger. Tackle made on the play by number 21, Princeton Boger. Third down and long.
You'll see it here on the replay. Hole's right there, but it is closed immediately there on the play. Heck of a play by Gordon. Whitaker back to pass. He throws. What a catch! He climbed the ladder, and it is complete to number 13, Philip Wright.
The pass is complete to number 13, Philip Wright. He picks up 17. That's enough for a Cowboy. First down.
Watch Whitaker. He finds the way, and he throws it there. Tall as can be. You throw it to the tallest guy in the field. That's Philip Wright. He walks the ladder and gets it. Watch him again. Finds the ball, highest point, catches it, controls it all the way to the ground. Heck of a play there. First down and 10, Cowboys. Handoff made there to Boger. Pick up, we'll call it 2. Second down and 8.
Handoff to Boger. Pick up at 2. Second down and 8.
Penalty flags are on the field. Penalty flags are on the field. We'll check the call. Penalty is unsportsmanlike conduct against the fast break. That's a 15-yard penalty and a first down for the Cowboys.
The penalty was an unsportsmanlike conduct against the fast break. That's a 15-yard penalty. Will be enough for a Harrisburg Cowboy. First down and 10 Cowboys at the 21-yard line.
That 15-yard penalty gives the Cowboys first down and 10. Now at the fast break 21-yard line. New quarterback in for the Cowboys. And that's Booker trying to race to the sideline, and he is hemmed up. Right there on the play was Josiah Sanders. Loss on the play of a couple. Assisted on the tackle there by Corday Hill.
The pass, the quarterback keeper by number 0, that's Elijah Booker. Tackle made on the play by number 4, Corday Hill. Loss on the play of 4, second down and 14.
Hand off up the middle again. Pick up of a good couple of yards there. That's a gain of about 7. Brings up a third and manageable. Third down and 6 for the Cowboys. As they continue to run, they get the ball right there to Philip Wright. You see that Washington play. So third down, we'll call it 6 for the Cowboys. Whitaker under center. Power formation. Handoff to the up. Met immediately in the hole. Big time play there by Jordan Armstrong.
Tackle made on the play by number 70, Jordan Armstrong. Loss on the play, 4th down and long.
Now watch it on the replay. Jordan Armstrong, he's trying to be blocked. 2 guys are on him. Sheds the block, makes the play. What a play by that 11-year-old and Jordan Armstrong to take on 2 blockers, shed them off, make the play for the tackle for loss. You couldn't script a better play on third down. 4th down and 7 for the Cowboys. Whitaker under center. Oh, he finds finds a hole. It's going to be close. I think he's going to be a yard short. The pitch was to Boger, and we'll see what he's there. He's going to be short. It's going to be a turnover. First down and 10. Fast break. Watch it here again. The pitch there was to Boger. He tries to get to the outside, but just had to cut back in by the sliding defender. Great play by the fast break.
The pitch was to number 3. That's Aiden Boger. He is stopped a yard short. It's a turnover on downs. First down and 10. Fast break.
That Ohio fans are starting to cheer on their fast break. Big time stop deep in their own territory. First down and 10, fast break. Ball spotted right there at the 13-yard line. Penalty flags are on the field. The handoff was to Sturdivant. We'll check the call.
Penalty flags are on the field. Penalty is holding against the pass break. It's a first down and long.
That play is going to be called back from a holding call, and you know, this was a straight shot for these fans from Ohio. Just head down 77, a couple of toll lanes on the way, and got a fast pass all the way into the Charlotte metro area from Ohio. I should have said a fast break all the way down here to Charlotte from Ohio. And we're glad to see him here. It's first down and long for the fast break. Ball spotted back at the 12. The handoff is to Sturdivant. He breaks through some tackles. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field. Penalty is holding. Penalty is holding against the offense. That'll back them up. The first down and long.
First down and long after the back-to-back holding calls from the fast break. Ball's going to be placed. They're going to place the ball back at the 3-yard line. First down and long from the 3.
First down and long from the 3-yard line.
They're ready for spotting the ball. I think it's a half the distance call to this scenario. So it'll be first down and long from the 6. Horton is your quarterback. He's set up in the shotgun. He's flanked by Sturdivant. The handoff was to Presley. Oh, look at the speed from Presley. He races up the field. He's almost stayed on his feet. What a play coming from the 6-yard line.
The handoff was to Jerry Presley. First down and 10. Fast break.
Watch him right here on the camera. Watch the speed. He accelerates right now. And he just starts pushing the stiff arm out there and just couldn't stay on his feet. But what a burst of speed there by Presley. First down and 10. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line for the fast break. Handoff is to Sturdivant. He breaks through some tacklers, and he finds his way down to the 50, down to the 45-yard line. That's for another fast break. First down. Watch him right there. He just saw those eye movement, and you see the Cowboys flow into the play, but watch this block right there. Boom, freeze him. That frees him open for that open grass to get there. Heck of a run by Sturdivant, but great defensive effort there by the Harrisburg Cowboys to get back and make some tackles. Pass on the play. Intercepted! The pass is intercepted. Penalty flags are on the field. The penalty's a holding, and it's going to be refused. Momentum-changing play with the interception by McCray.
And the pass is intercepted by number 5, Aiden McCray. Turnover on the play. First down and 10. Cowboys.
And you watch it right there. McCray sees the ball in the air. He's rolling out to his right. He throws it. He just couldn't get enough on it. And McCray's there to break on the ball for the interception. What a game changer there by that young man. That's going to be a memory that he's going to have a long time from making an interception in the Super Bowl.
Penalty flags are on the field.
First down and 10 Cowboys. Handoff to Boger. Met in the hole. Tackle made on the play by Eddie Hughes. You see Sturdivant right there. Look at the big old high fives that's happening. They're covering on Corday Hill. You know, these are the type of things. These guys create a brotherhood, especially on defense. And even on these teams that they've been around each other for 6 months. They love each other at this point. Pass is complete to Boker. He breaks some tackles, gets the ball inside the 30 to the 31-yard line. Sets up a third down. We'll call it 8.
Pass is complete to Booker. He puts the ball inside the 30-yard line, third down and 9.
Right there, breaking through some tackles. Gets it to third and manageable, third down and 9 for the Cowboys after the turnover. Whitaker under center again. It's now shifting to a shotgun. They're audible to play at the line of scrimmage. Whitaker back to pass. Oh, he is being chased by big old number 4, number Hill, and gets out of it. What a play by Whitaker. Hill was right there and just had the speed of Whitaker. You see it here on the replay. Whitaker's there. Watch Hill right here. Just couldn't get there, but Whitaker had the speed to get outside. Fourth down and 7.
Quarterback keeper by Whitaker. He's pushed out of bounds by Corday Hill. Fourth down and 6.
Corday Hill taking much needed rest right here. Cowboys set up in punt formation. It looks like Whitaker is the punter. A lot of times at this level, you'll see the quarterback be the punter. A lot of changes that can happen back there. We'll see if the Cowboys actually intend to punt. They do. Whitaker's punt is a good one. Ball bounces right about midfield. It looks like we'll set up at the 48-yard line. First down and 10. Fast break from there.
The punt is out of bounds at the 48-yard line. First down and 10. Fast break at the Cowboys 48-yard line.
And we want to say hello to everyone that's tuning in from home on Flow Football. We wish you could be here. We're here at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex here in Matthews, but we're glad you're tuned into the game wherever you are. We've got the 11U Super Bowl going on right now between the Richmond Heights Fast Break and the Harrisburg Cowboys. 2:19 left to go here in the first. The Fast Break survived the turnover that happened on their last possession, making the Cowboys punt. As they set up in a shotgun position. Trips to the wide side of the field. The handoff to Presley, and there he goes again. Oh, he finds a wall of blockers. First down and 10, fast break. Watch it right here. He makes the move, and then he finds green grass, and then he's got this line of receivers. Remember we talked about trips wide. He was there. Those receivers were down there stalk blocking. What a play by Presley. Touchdown saving tackle again by Washington. Fast movement here. Pass is complete to number 1. That's Kawan Cook for the first down. Penalty flags are all over the field. We'll check the flag. Coach Whitaker on the sideline. We're going to see what happened here on that last play. Penalty's a personal foul against the Cowboys. personal foul against the fast break. Holding against the fast break. So multiple flags. He'll walk off the hold. It'll set up first down and long for the fast break.
The penalty was a personal foul on the fast break. A personal foul against the Cowboys. Those penalties offset. Holding against the fast break. First down and long.
Sets up first down and long for the fast break down at the 33-yard line. Shotgun formation, Presley to his right. Hand off to Presley up the middle. Met there immediately in the hole. Tackle made on the play by number 24, Martin White.
Hand off to Presley. Tackle made on the play by number 24, Martin White. Second down long.
That's probably what Coach Whitaker was talking about when he came back out the defense. You can't let Presley start getting going. That young man is fast as he starts racing down the field. It's apropos that they're the fast break because he flies. So you got to stop him before he accelerates. Back to pass. They're looking Sturdivant's way. And the pass is incomplete.
The pass is incomplete. Third down and long.
Fast break fans were looking for a flag, but it's hard to tell a lot of times in these youth games. These officials do a great job in being able to officiate the game. Sometimes it's just the feet get caught up and under you, or sometimes there could be a little divot in the grass. But heck of a play by both athletes there. Sets up third down and long. Ball spotted right there at the 30-yard line. Penalty flags are on the field. Penalties encroachment against the Cowboys.
Penalty flags are on the field. The penalty is encroachment on the Cowboys.
Brings up third down and 11 at the 25-yard line. 52 seconds left to go here in a fast-moving first quarter. Hand off to Sturdivant again, and he gets inside the 15 down to the 12. First down and 10. Fast break. And watch him right here on the replay. That speed of Sturdivant and the strength to lower the shoulder and get there for the first down. Needed 12, got 15. Great effort there by that young man. 22 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Hand off again to Sturdivant. He's and the extra point attempt is no good. 9:52 left to go here in the before halftime. The fast break strike first, 6-0.
The extra point attempt is no good. 9:52 left to go here before halftime. And it's the fast break 6, the Cowboys 0. And fans, Panini trading cards shop the official trading cards of the NFL and college football stars. And collect your favorite teams, players, and trades with friends. Visit .paniniamerica.net and start your collection today. And visit for more information.
The Fast Breaks strike first. They're up 6-0 on the Presley run, the 5-yard touchdown run to start the scoring here in today's action. Back deep to receive for the Cowboys is Boger. Lining up to kick for the fast break is going to be Josiah Sanders. Kick is returned by Harris. He gets the ball back to about the 40-yard line. Sets the Cowboys up from there. First down and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The kick is returned by number 4, Jackson Harris. First down and 10 Cowboys at the 40.
Now watch this kick. They go for these bounces all the time, and that is practiced by Harris to be right there, see the bounce come up, know to catch the football, collect it, get the yards that's necessary to get the ball to the offense to try to make a comeback and return the score that the fast break just put up. First down and 10 Cowboys. New quarterback for the Cowboys. That's Elijah Booker. Gets the direct snap. And he is being chased and tackled in the backfield. Making the big-time play was number 80. That's number 24, Laquan Smith.
Big-time play by number 24, Laquan Smith. Tackle back at the 26-yard line. Second down and long.
And there's not much there for Booker. And watch Laquan Smith come right, boom. He gets him right there and tackles him for a loss. And then there's the fun part. All your teammates are around. You're screaming, you're hollering, you're yelling. And everybody wants to be the first one there to clap you on the helmet, clap your hand on a big-time play. Second down and long on the loss. Hand off to Boger, and he's tackled immediately. Gain of 2 on the play.
The handoff was to Boger. Tackle made on the play after the gain of 2. Third down and long.
Third down and long for the Cowboys. Whitaker back in the game at quarterback. He's flanked to his left by Boger. Pass is complete. Another big-time play there by Phillip Wright.
The pass is incomplete.
And the pass was incomplete. We'll take a look on the camera. He's got the catch. Oh, he just couldn't cut his foot in bounds. What an effort there by Wright, but just couldn't tap the foot. Fourth down and long.
Fourth down and long.
Whitaker back to punt. Back deep to receive is Horton. The punt is returned by Sturdivant. He gets the ball to the 26-yard line. First down and 10.
The punt is returned by Sturdivant to the 26-yard line. First down and 10.
So that punt was returned by Sturdivant to the 26-yard line. Sets up the fast break in great field position. Sturdivant looking over at the sideline, looking at his coach, just say, feed me, coach, feed me. I want the football. I need to get into that end zone. Just feed me the football. It's great to see these type of conversations happening with the coaches and the players. Just how excited they are within there. Calling out some hand signals. First down and 10, shotgun formation. The handoff was to McGowan. Carson gets the ball to the 24-yard line. Pick up of 2, 2nd down and 8.
The handoff was to McGowan. Pick up of 2, 2nd down and 8.
2nd down and 8 for the fast break. 7:56 left to go here before halftime. 6-0 fast break. And a fast-moving first half here in Matthews, North Carolina at the 11U Super Bowl. Handoff to Sturdivant, and he breaks through tackles down to the 15-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down. We'll see the spot. First down.
The handoff was to Sturdivant. He picked up 9. That's enough for a fast break. First down. First down and 10.
First down and 10. Fast break after the run by Sturdivant. Ball's placed right there at the 15-yard line. Handoff up the middle, breaking through tackles. And that was number 3. That's Eddie Hughes on the big-time run. First down and goal.
The handoff was to Eddie Hughes. He races inside to the 5-yard line. First down and goal. Fast break. Timeout. Cowboys.
You see it right there by Eddie Hughes. He sees the green grass. He finds and then accelerates. Makes everybody flow left. He then goes to the right. And what a play from him. Timeout Cowboys as it's first down and goal for the fast break at the 6-yard line. And fans, you can catch all the action. You can catch all the action on this year's Pop Warner Super Bowl and Cheer and Dance Championship on Flow Sports. Flow Sports has channels dedicated to football and cheer. Log on to flowsports.tv or download the Flow Sports app to learn how you can watch Pop Warner Youth compete on the national stage. The cheerleaders are performing at the same time as this. You've got about 8,000 cheerleaders at the cheer and dance competition, about 15,000 spectators. Put that into some idea of how many people that is. Most NBA games seat about 17 to 18,000 people. So they're performing in front of a packed house like an NBA contest, maybe like a Cleveland Cavalier game that we're seeing out here for the fast break. What a wonderful opportunity for those athletes out there in Charlotte. First down and goal for the fast break. And the Cavs found a way to come back to win yesterday by being down by 20 in the 4th quarter. Right now, the fast break don't find themselves in that situation. They found themselves up by 6. So they're taking that momentum that Cleveland showed yesterday and showing how Cleveland rocks here in Charlotte. Head off to number 3. That's Eddie Hughes. He picks up a couple. Second down and goal.
The handoff was to Hughes. He picks up a yard. Second down and goal.
Second down and goal. The handoff was to Presley. He just gets it to the 2.
The handoff was to Presley. He gets the ball down to the 2-yard line. Third down and goal.
Third down and goal for the fast break, and look who's coming in. Big old number 4, that's Corday Hill. I guarantee we're running behind 4. So coach probably sent him in there and said, we're running behind you, don't hold, just move your guy forward. Let's see what he decides to do. Got Presley on the left side. He's flanked on the right by Sturdivant. 5:29 left to go. They're calling the play in. Back judge telling them to speed up. Handoff left. Sturdivant behind Hill. Touchdown. Fast break.
Touchdown. Fast break by Sturdivant.
We called it here, but when we saw the big old Corday Hill coming to the game, we'll see it here on the replay. Watch him right here. He just pushes 20 and another player both at the same time. That's 2 blocks from Corday Hill on 2 players to make the hole there for Sturdivant. Cowboys flow to the ball, just not fast enough when you get a yard for the touchdown. But what an effort by Corday Hill. He's pointing to players where they should block. He must be the on-field coach for that offensive line. So it's great to see these kids out there having fun. Extra point attempt is no good. 5:18 left to go here in before halftime. The fast break strike again. 12-0.
The extra point attempt is no good. 5:18 left to go before halftime. It's the fast break 12. The Cowboys 0. And fans, your team gave it everything on the field this season. Now it's time to take the hot seat off the field. Coaches download the app, schedule a fundraiser, and each athlete creates a positive to share with family and friends. Don't check the pipeline of all these activities as teams get 50% of every dollar raised. Why wait until next season? Schedule your fundraiser now.
And we're back here at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex right off the score. Second score of the game here. This one was by Sturdivant. The fast break bring up the 12-0 lead. Still a lot of time left in this contest. Lining up to kick for the fast break is number 8. That's Josiah Sanders. Kick down to Boger. And he's tackled on the play. Sets up the Cowboys first down and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The kick is returned by Boger. He gets the ball to the 29-yard line. First down and 10. Let's go, D.
First down and 10 Cowboys from there. At the 29-yard line. 5:10 left to go here before halftime. Cowboys have been able to move the football. They just haven't been able to get into that end zone. So we'll see what some of the enhancements that the coach put in for this drive. Trips off to the short side. Whitaker in the shotgun. Whitaker's pass is incomplete. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field.
We'll check the flag.
Pass interference against the defense.
Penalty was pass interference against the defense. It's a 15-yard penalty at the Pop Warner level. So it's unlike the professional level with the spot foul. 15-yard penalty, first down and 10, Cowboys.
First down and 10, Cowboys at the 44-yard line.
Trips to the wide side of the field. Whitaker in the shotgun. Whitaker. Penalty flags are on the field. Penalty flag is on the field. Encroachment on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. First down and 5. So first down and 5 for the Cowboys after the encroachment. Trip still to the wide side of the field. Whitaker in the shotgun. Fakes the pass and Whitaker finds a space. Races up the field, gain of 8. First down and 10, Cowboys.
Whitaker on the quarterback keeper. He picks up 8. That's enough for the Cowboys. First down and 10, Cowboys.
Watch this. He sees the play and the defender coming down to break up the passing lane. Smartly pulls down the ball, races through. What a play there by that young man at 11 years old. Very smart not to try to force the ball into that. Handoff up the middle. The handoff was to number 2. That's Jaden Jones. He picks up to the 41-yard line. Second down, we'll call it 6.
The handoff was to Jaden Jones. The 2 skips the ball to the 41-yard line. Second down and 6.
Second down and 6 for the Cowboys at the 41-yard line. Moving the ball, 4:07 left to go before halftime. A handoff to Boger. And Boger gets inside the 40, down to the 37-yard line. Third down, we'll call it 3. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty is encroachment on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. First down and 10, Cowboys.
Smart move there by Coach Whitaker. Sees a lot of mismotion going, and the players trying to get lined up. He goes NASCAR formation. That means fast. We're Southern term here, and gets the encroachment call. Handoff to the up back. That's number 6. That's Brandon Washington. He crosses the 30 down to about the 28-9-yard line. Timeout. Fast break. Watch it on this handoff here. He hands off to the up back, finds a lane, and you see the Cowboys starting to go. Fast break needs a timeout, try to calm down the defense. .328 left here before halftime. Cowboys are moving down the football, aided by a couple penalties, but this is some great response that they needed to do to try to get into the end zone before halftime. The fast break get the ball at the start of the second half, so that means, they deferred after they won the coin toss. So very important that the Cowboys try to cut into this lead while taking some clock away to ensure that they have a great opportunity heading into halftime in this very fast-moving first half of action in 11U football. Look at the dance moves you see out there. It's a beautiful, picturesque day here in the Matthews area. Wearing that authorized Super Bowl merchandise. This stuff is going to be a collector's item. You'll see a lot of these fans wearing it. You need to go get some of that today. Whitaker on the pass. He's pulling out some things, and he turns back the other way. Sacked in the backfield. Who else? Corday Hill. Watch it on the replay. He rolls right. He sees a receiver there, and then he pulls it down. He sees all the green grass. He runs over there. But what you don't see coming over there is big old Corday Hill. He comes and cleans up at that point in time. Heck of a play by that young man. Second down and long. The pitch is made to number 3. That's Boger. He gets inside to about the 25-yard line. It's going to bring up a third down and short. Third down and short for the Cowboys. Looks like we have an official timeout. They're now changing it. It's fourth down and short. Good call there by the umpire to recognize that the down marker didn't change, stops the game, gets the right play call on there. Fourth down and short. Camden Whitaker under center, hands off to the up back. That's Washington. He gets the ball to the 20-yard line. Whitaker points first down. The referees agree. First down and 10, Cowboys. See that type of movement up front, hand it to the up back, get those short yards, keep the clock going, keep moving down the field. First down and 10 Cowboys, ball at the 20-yard line, trips to the short side of the field, quads to the short side of the field. Whitaker rolling out to his left, finds a man. Incomplete pass. Pass was intended for Phillip Wright. Injury timeout on the field.
Round of applause for the injured Cowboys.
That's good to see. After that timeout, he gets up and was able to walk off under his own power. That's great news for that young man. We hope that he's going to be okay. And we're here live back at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex down here in Matthews. 1:47 left before halftime. It's 12-0 fast break. Second down and 10 for the Cowboys on the 20-yard line. This is the second time they've been down in the red zone for the fast break. Just couldn't convert the first game, or the first time they were down there in the first quarter. Coach is looking to see if he can secure some points this time down in the red zone. Second down and 10. Whitaker under center. Full house backfield. Handoff is to Boger. And he just maybe gets 2 yards on the play. Third down, we'll call it 7 on the play. Tackle on that last play was by number 44. That's Pierre Allen. You'll see it right here. Boger got the hold, and then he just comes in and closes it. Snap to Whitaker. Whitaker finds a receiver. It's complete. And he dances up into the field. He gets inside to the 10, to the 8-yard line. First down and 10. First down and goal, Cowboys.
The pass is complete. Inside to the 8-yard line. That brings up a first down and goal for the Cowboys.
Big time play there by Whitaker. Finds his receiver, first down and goal at the 9. A lot of whistles on the play. We see what the flag is. Flag is a false start that's going to back him up 5.
That was a false start against the Cowboys.
So that backs up the Cowboys. First down and goal now from the 14-yard line. Whitaker in the shotgun. Hands off to Boger and tackled on the play there by Presley. What a play by that young man. See it there on the replay. Playing there on defensive end, sheds the block, then flexes the muscle. What a play by Presley. Timeout, Cowboys. 44 seconds left to go here before halftime. And a very fast-moving first half. We've got here, fans, if you recall back, we've got 2 touchdown runs, one by Presley, one by Sturdivant, to get to the 12-0 lead from the fast break. And the fast break, if you're just tuning in, will get the ball first in the second half. So after we come back from halftime, they will be the first team to receive it. Second down and goal for the Cowboys. The ball spotted right about the 20-yard line. Whitaker's pass. Incomplete. What an effort. They were fighting for those balls between the receiver and the quarterback, and it was incomplete. And what a play there by Brennan Patterson. He went up, he comes out on that cornerback position. You see the quarterback, he finds his receiver, and look at him fight for this ball. He fights all the way to the ground. Just couldn't hold on with the ground with contact. What an effort there by Patterson. Whitaker back to pass, he throws. Oh, broken up right there on the play. Almost the same thing with Kawan Cook. What a play.
Pass is incomplete. Fourth down goal.
Kawan Cook comes over from that safety position, and you'll see it right here. Watch, Whitaker sees him, throws the ball to the corner of the end zone, and then here comes Kawan Cook. Oh, look at him, breaking it up. I think 13, that was Phillip Wright, would have got a toe touch in, but broke up the play. Timeout.
Timeout on the field. Fans were dealt with football in the future, and the future is bright. Show them how to be a part of the next generation by following Television. Your next gen on Instagram, and we're now the next generation on Facebook.
Critical play here, 29 seconds before halftime. It's 4th down and goal at the 20-yard line. You know, these type of situations, coaches get into these huddles, and the first thing they're going to probably try to do with a lot of these kids, they're 11 years old. They're going to say something funny, or they're going to do something to make these kids start laughing, because they got to remind them, you're already winners. You're already doing all the right things. All we have to do is execute. We've done that all season. Let's go out there and execute. I'm sure that's what Coach Whitaker right there was telling his kids. Start with something funny, gets his quarterback in ready, and gets the play in. 4th down and goal at the 20-yard line. Whitaker back to pass. Oh, and the pass is intercepted. The pass was batted and intercepted on the play. What a play right there at the goal line. The pressure was on there by Hill, and then watch this. Ball is tapped up into the air, and then it is nothing but a chip drill, and right there to catch it right there was Mason Horton. Mason Horton right there, being at the right place at the right time. Ball bounces off his face mask, lands in his hands. He starts racing up the field and gets the ball to the 45-yard line. And then what does he do? He looks for his teammates. He's looking for them. Like, where are you? I want to see you. I want to high-five you. Now he's around all his teammates. He's there with Cook, and he's sitting there probably joking with them, like, I picked that ball off. I remember this memory. He's having a good time with his friends in the huddle, really enjoying type of the moment. This is what brings youth football together. And you know, fans, you see all these fans that are out there. These are the moms that make it happen, the moms and dads, the grandmas, the grandpas. They're the ones that take these kids to these practices. They've been at it since July. And so they're out there taking them all the time, all the way through. It's great to see them out there, and it's good to see the injured Cowboy walking off the field.
Round of applause for the Cowboys. First down and 10 for the fast break.
We'll see what Coach tries to do here with the fast break. 14 seconds left here before halftime. He's having a long conversation here with the officials. He may be trying to explain the trick play that he wants to run. He's going to say, I'm bringing in LeBron James. I know he's out there in L.A., but I'm bringing him in. He was a tight end. I'm telling you, he's 11. I'm just joking around. There's a lot of fun things that these guys talk about with officials and whatnot, but a lot of times they're having a conversation about what could be the player, what can I do in these type of situations, and the officials do a great job in explaining it, saying what we can do, what we can't do, and really trying to do it. And you see all the fist pounds right there, everybody's smiling. It's great to see these coaches and referees really understanding and having fun with this game here at the Super Bowl. And Pop Warner's put on a great event all week long here in the Matthews area, and really thanks goes out to them and Flow Sports. You couldn't ask for a better production team and crew out here doing all the things and all the work that they've done out here all week and frankly all season here for Pop Warner Sports. So a lot of thanks go out to them. Back in the action, it's going to be first down and 10 fast break. We'll see what the play calling is going to be here with 14 seconds before halftime. So first down and 10 for the fast break. Shotgun formation. They got Presley flanking the quarterback. Goes to pass. And the pass is incomplete.
The pass is incomplete. Brings up second down 10 from the 17-yard line.
Pass was intended for Sturdivant. Great defense there by the Cowboys. You see coming over there from the safety spot, that was number 13. That's Phillip Wright. We called his name out a couple of times today. Just coming over there to break up the pass with Sturdivant. Second down and 10, 7 seconds left to go here before halftime. Fast break up 12-0. That's Presley, just couldn't stand on his feet. And that will get us to halftime with the fast break in the lead, 12-0.
And that will get us to halftime.
Whitaker's kick is returned by Cook. Kirk gets the ball out, dodging through some tackles, gets the ball to the 49-yard line, sets up first down and 10 for the fast break from there.
In fact, you would have noticed our coach had a text as you entered the venue. In short, let your players play, the coaches coach, and the referees officiate. Fans, let's be positive. Failing to abide by this code is grounds for removal. Please let your good sportsmanship show throughout the contest. Let's thank our visitors feel welcome and give our officials the respect they deserve for doing a difficult job. Speak out if you see inappropriate behavior and immediately notify event management staff. We all share the responsibility for good sportsmanship.
And we're back, first down and 10 for the fast break at the 49-yard line. Hughes is the quarterback. Fake snap. Handoff made to Hughes. I meant Horton was the quarterback. Handoff made to Hughes. Gets the ball to the 46-yard line. Pickup, we'll call it 4. Second down and 6.
The handoff was to number 3. Hughes. Pickup on 4. Second down and 6.
You know, the fast break come into this second half. They're up by 12. Coach is probably talking to him in the halftime huddle, talking about, hey, we got to continue to stay fast. We got to keep moving the football. We've got to score points. It's these type of things we have to do over and over and over again, because they've got a really good football team in the Harrisburg Cowboys across from them, and they want to make sure to keep up the pressure on them. Pass was to Sturdivant. That's incomplete. Brings up third down and 6.
The pass is incomplete. Third down and 6 for the fast break.
Third down and 6 after the incompletion. Burst of speed coming all the way through for Hughes, and that picks up 9. That's a first down and 10 fast break.
The handoff was to McGowan. He races all the way to the 37-yard line. First down and 10. Fast break.
And look at McGowan right there. He gets the finds the hole, finds the grass, and races all the way to the 37-yard line. A lot of speed by that young man finding that hole and finding the way to the first down. Big first down and 10 for the fast break after the pickup of 9. Horton in the shotgun. He's pressured on the play. He rolls to his right, and the pass is incomplete. Brings up second down and 10. And that's probably a really smart play there by Cook.
The pass was incomplete. Second down and 10.
Looking at the replay, you see that he's raced out to the side. He finds his receiver. He throws it. He catches that ball. It's a loss. So what a smart play there by Cook. They always try to make every play, but, you know, Cook wisely goes ahead and gets that pass incomplete to save the yards. Second down and 10 for the fast break. The ball spotted right at the 37-yard line. 8:27 left to go here in the third. Fast break in the lead, 12-0. Horton in the shotgun. Quarterback keeper on the play, crosses down to the 30, down to the 25, hurdles and makes his way to the 22-yard line. That's going to be enough for another fast break first down.
Quarterback keeper by Horton. He is on the left side. First down and 10. Fast break.
You see it here on the replay. Watch him right here. Hits the triangle button. Whoop! He gets there, hurdles the defender, and makes it down to the 22-yard line. Great effort. I love it. You see the OHIO, and they're from Cleveland, and a big Ohio State fan there. The handoff is to McGowan. He's met in the backfield by Washington.
Big time play by number 6. That is Brandon Washington on the loss.
Watch Washington right here. He finds it. He comes over. He comes all the way down the line. Then form tackles. You see a lot of times kids like hit with their shoulder or come down, but he slid down, grabbed the ankle, twist, tackle. Wonderful form tackle by that young man. Loss on the play, 3 yards, second down and 13.
Second down and 13 for the fast break.
Ball spotted right about the 26-yard line. Horton in the shotgun, flanked by Presley. The pass is to Sturdivant. Oh, what a play! Touchdown, fast break.
Touchdown, fast break. Makai Sturdivant.
Now you gotta watch this play on replay. Oh my goodness, what a big time play. Who might play for Ohio State? Watch today. Horton goes back, he sees Sturdivant clearing. He finds him in the end zone. Watch this. High points the ball, reaches out, touchdown. Full extension of the arms. What a play by Sturdivant. Touchdown, fast break, extending the lead to 18-0. And what a wise move by the coach to defer to the second half, where you have this opportunity to add on points right at halftime. Extra point attempt is good. 6:54 left to go here in the third. The fast break extend the lead. 19-0.
Advanced flag is expanding the game of football at every level. Stop by Riddell's tent to learn about their growing flag football initiative.
And you can catch all the action of this year's event on Flow Football. Log on to flowsports.tv or download the Flow Sports app to watch this exciting Pop Warner competition. Big time score there by the fast break to make this a 3-possession game. 19-0. Third quarter, 6:54 left to go here in the third. That was Sturdivant's second score of the game. He's got one on the ground and he's got one in the air. Back deep to receive for the Cowboys is number 3, Aiden Boger. Kick is down. Boger picks it up and wisely falls on the ball, but back at the 13-yard line. First down and 10, Cowboys from there.
The kick is down at the 13-yard line. First down and 10, Cowboys.
First down and 10, Cowboys. Needing some positive plays. They've been able to move the football against the fast break. The problem was that they get inside of the red zone and they stall. And that's going to be something I'm sure Coach focused on at halftime, on how to finish these drives. And it's going to be important as they get on this first drive of the third quarter to finish in the end zone and cut this score down to a 2-score game. First down and 10. Ball's placed at the 14-yard line. Whitaker's under center. Deep back is Boger. Hand off to Boger. He races up the left-hand side. He maybe gets a yard. Second down and long.
The handoff was to Boger. He runs on the left-hand side. He picks up a yard. Second down and 9.
Second down and 9 for the Cowboys. Their first possession of the second half. Whitaker under center. Hand off up the middle. Presley on the tackle, assisted by Pierre Allen. Gain of a yard, third down and long.
Tackle made on the play by number 44, Pierre Allen. Third down and long.
Third down and long for the quarter for the Cowboys. Pierre Allen, after that big play, taking a play off, getting some water or some of that Gatorade. Third down and long, pitches to Whitaker. Oh, intercepted on the play! Touchdown! Fast break! What a play by number 23. That's Brennan Patterson.
Interception, touchdown! Fast break by number 23, Brennan Patterson.
Now watch Patterson break on this ball. The pass is there, and he breaks on. He sees it, and then it's nothing but end zone. Fast break touchdown by Patterson. And again, look at all those players and hugging him and jumping up and down. Those are the things that you love to see at this level. We missed it. You saw amazing dance moves by one of the coaches there on the sidelines with his players. All these kids today have these really cool handshakes, and I think the coach just did like 6 of them in a row. What an amazing job. Not just to memorize that, but know each kid that he saw. 25-0 after that pick 6. And that is his parents right there. He went over there, of course. You got to high-five Mom after that. Mom helped you get there all season long. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field. The penalty is refused. The extra point attempt is no good. 5:41 left to go in the third. 25-0. Fast break.
The penalty is refused. The extra point attempt is no good. 5:41 left to go here in the third. The fast break extend the lead. 25-0.
Fans, you committed to involving the game of football? Riddell and Pop Warner are. Share what you're doing today to advance and grow the game by following and tagging Riddell Sports on all social media platforms. Pop Warner and NFL Flags are partnering with fan access and opportunity across the sport. The collaboration will introduce the NFL flag format to Pop Warner League and associations nationwide. Expect to see Pop Warner teams playing NFL flag this spring. Back deep to receive for the Cowboys is Boger.
Back deep for the Cowboys, it's Aiden Boger. Down 25-0. Cowboys need points, and they need points fast. But they've got the offense to do it. So 5:41 left to go here on the third. Onside kick is recovered by Elijah Booker.
The onside kick is recovered by Elijah Booker at the 44-yard line. First down and 10, Cowboys.
So the Booker recovers the fumble, or the onside kick at the 44-yard line. It's going to set the Cowboys up from there. First down and 10 on their own 44-yard line. Checking into the game is big old number 4. That's Corday Hall again. They line him up over center. Whitaker's looking right at him at this point. Whitaker under center, first down and 10. The pitch is to McCray. He gets the ball past the 45 to the 46-yard line. Second down, we'll call it 8.
The pitch was to McCray. He picks up 2, second down and 8.
Second down and 8 for the Cowboys. 5:20 left to go here in the third. Whitaker under center. Hand off to the up back, that's Washington. He gets the ball to the 49-yard line. Pick up of 3, brings up a 3rd down and 5.
The handoff was to Washington. He picks up 3, 3rd down and 5.
3rd down and 5 for the Cowboys. Ball right at midfield at their own 49-yard line. 4:54 left to go here in the 3rd. 25-0. Richmond Heights. A handoff up the middle. This is gonna be close. Let's see where the spot's gonna be. The handoff was to Jaden Jones. Tackle on the play there by number 4, Corday Hill. He's gonna be short. 4th down and 2.
The handoff was to Jaden Jones. 4th down and 2.
4th down and 2 for the Cowboys. They're going for it. Whitaker under center. Whistles on the play. We'll check the flag.
Penalty flags are on the field. Encroachment on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. That results in the Cowboys. First down and 10, Harrisburg.
Penalty was encroachment on the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. 1st down and 10. Cowboys. Ball's going to be spotted at the fast break. 43-yard line. Whistles again. Penalty flags are on the field. They're waving off the flag. Timeout. Fast break.
But Warriors proud to use Wilson footballs for athletes to perform at their best. They require the best for over 100 years. That's what Wilson has delivered. Not only is Wilson used on more football fields than any other brand, it's also the official ball of the NFL and college football playoffs. Learn more at Wilson.com. The Gatorade Sports Science Institute continues to search for and study new and innovative ways to help athletes improve performance by facilitating proper hydration and nutrition. From the lab testing of athletes to pre-play and delivery system development to the publication and distribution of scientific research, Gatorade strives to advance their collective mission of enabling athletes to always perform at their peak. Pick up a Gatorade today.
We're back here from the timeout. The fast break called the timeout. Flow Football, they're our official live stream partner. Make sure to see the Flow Football today. We wish you were here, but we're glad that you're watching here live on Flow Football. And we've got a good one. This is the 11U Super Bowl. The fast breaker up 25-0. Cowboys moving the football. Whitaker in the shotgun. The end around was to Booker, and he is tackled in the backfield. Tackle made by Andre Hulling Jr.
The tackle was made in the backfield by number 10, Andre Hulling Jr. Loss on the play, 2nd down and 1.
What a play by Hulling. He sees the back that was one of those end around type of plays to Booker, and he stayed home and was able to get that stuff going. And what a play by Booker. Camden Whitaker with the pitch. He gets the ball out. Oh, he's got a lane. Tackle made by Presley at the 35-yard line, but not before Boger raced down to there. What a play. You'll see it here live. Watch him on this. Finds the green grass, splits the opening, and then comes Presley. Poof. He feels it, seals it. Tackle made on the play. Big time play. The handoff was to the up back. That was Washington. 4th down, we'll call it 3 on the play, and this is a critical 4th down and short for the Cowboys. Whitaker stays under center. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty on the field. False start. Against the offense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Brings up 4th down and 1.
And And that time, the penalty was a false start against the Cowboys. They've gotten them a couple of times with this encroachment, with that NASCAR type of format, which is accelerate to the line, make sure you get there and call a play. They did that, but this time they just weren't set enough for the to be able to withhold against the false start. That's going to back them up 5. This now makes it a 4th down and long for the Cowboys. Whitaker takes the play from the sideline, comes into the huddle. As a leader of this team, a leader at 11 years old, leading these young athletes out on the field. Looks like the coach is audibling the play from the sidelines. Whitaker's going to be flanked to his left and right. Now they send him out wide. Penalty flags are on the field. Delay of game against the Cowboys.
Penalty flags are on the field. Delay of game against the Cowboys. Now back to 5. 4th down and long.
That's going to break it down. 4th down and long for the Cowboys. It's going to push him back to the 46-yard line. Cowboy fans trying to encourage their team. A lot of those moms have been taking these kids to practice since July, making sure we're playing NFL flag, all the great things that these moms and dads do. Grandmas, aunts. Whitaker's pass, penalty flags are on the field, is complete. The pass is complete to number 13. That's Phillip Wright. We'll check the flag. Flag is holding against the Cowboys. It's refused. Turnover on downs. 1st down and 10. Fast break.
The penalty was holding against the Cowboys. The penalty is refused. Turnover on downs. 1st down and 10. Fast break.
1st down and 10, fast break. They turn the Cowboys away again on their side of the field. Ball's going to be placed at the 34-yard line, 25-0. 1:19 left to go here in the 3rd.
First down and 10. Are there on 35-yard line.
1st down and 10 at the 35-yard line. Horton's flanked to his right by Presley. Sturdivant wides out to the wide side as the lone receiver. Timeout, Cowboys.
Timeout, Cowboys.
And fans, you can catch all the action of this year's Pop Warner Super Bowl and cheer and dance competition on Flow Sports. Flow Sports has channels dedicated to football and cheer. Log on to flowsports.tv or download the Flow Sports app to learn how you can watch Pop Warner Youth compete on the national stage. Momentic Brands is now the official uniform provider of Pop Warner. Now uniforms are easier than ever to order, fully customizable, built for performance, and tailored specifically with Pop Warner values in mind. Available through any Momentic Brands dealer. First down and 10 for the fast break at the 35-yard line after the timeout. Sturdivant lined up to the wide side of the field. Presley's flanked to Horton's right. Trips to the left, short side of the field. Shotgun formation for the fast break. Pass is complete. Pass was complete to number 8. That's Josiah Sanders.
The pass is complete to number 8, Josiah Sanders, to the 45-yard line. That's enough for a fast break. First down and 10, fast break.
What a wonderful play there by Sanders. He finds his blocks, races all the way up there to the 45, pick up a 10. Great play call. Same formation, same pass. Oh, just couldn't bring it in.
Pass is incomplete. Second down and 10.
Second down and 10 after Sanders just couldn't bring it in. Sure, he wants that one back. Same formation. Sturdivant wound up wide. Presley flanked to Horton's left. Trips to the short side. What a play by Presley. Watch, he's got the accelerator. He's racing all the way. Touchdown! Fast break.
Touchdown! Fast break! Presley.
Big time play there by Presley, and we'll explain that. Look at this, the handoff, the trips, and it's nothing but breaking tackles and speed. Watch him go. Faked in left, hits right, and then just accelerates. What a player is Presley. And that's going to do it here for the third quarter. They'll probably still try the attempt. We're now in a running clock type of scenario. And so what that means at Pop Warner is in a running clock, it means that there's ways you can't onside kick, you can't advance fumbles, and it's just ways to try to keep these scores close in these type of games. But what a great effort by both teams that's going on here right now. Penalty flag. It's going to be against the fast break. It's refused. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter with the fast break in the lead, 31-0. So the flag was on the field. Wait a minute here. It looks like the initial flag, he waved it off. And now, there is a second conversation going on. The Cowboys are like, we're coming off the field. We're lining up for the kickoff. And now the fast break, we're there. So the penalty was thrown. And basically what it is you have to run between the tackles when you're up by 30. There's some rules that are in play. Let's take one more look. Let's take a look at one more play and look at that touchdown that put us into a running clock. Look at Presley right here. He fights through and then he races all the way, breaking through this tackle, and then he races, hits the accelerator button there. And then it's nothing but him in green grass all the way in for the score. That puts him up 31-0. And that is where we stand at the start of the fourth quarter.
If you have lost a set of keys, and it says Akron Academy, and a couple of other unique keychains, please come see me in the press box. If you have lost a set of keys, please meet me in the press box.
Lining up to kick is going to be Sanders. Back deep to receive for the Cowboys is Boger.
Back deep to receive for the Cowboys is number 3, Boger.
And the kick is recovered by the fast break turnover momentum play. First down and 10. Fast break. Let's watch this replay again. Kick is off deep. It gets to Boger, and watch what the ball does. It does a weird bounce right there, and that's hard to come up with, and there it is again, number 23. That's a second big turnover that Brennan Patterson has made today. Sets up first down and 10 fast break at the 30-yard line. Fast break back in shotgun formation. Handoff up the middle. The handoff was to Hughes. He picks up 4, brings up a 2nd down and 6.
The handoff to McGowan. He picks up 5, 2nd down, 5.
2nd down, we'll call it 6 after the McGowan run. Handoff to Sturdivant. He picks up another 4, 3rd down and short.
The handoff was to Sturdivant. Picks up 3rd down and short.
3rd down and short for the fast break. 7:46 left to go here in the contest, up 31-0. Hand off to Hughes. He picks up 4. 1st down, fast break.
The handoff was to Hughes. He picks up 4. That's it for the fast break. 1st down and 10.
1st down and 10, fast break. After the pickup of 4, they're starting to slow the game down. Up 31-0 here at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex, 11U Super Bowl. Penalty flags are on the field. False start against the fast break. That'll back them up 5, 1st down and 15.
The penalty flag on the field. False start against the offense. That's a 5-yard penalty.
1st down and 15 for the fast break. Ball spotted at the 24-yard line. Handoff to McGowan, picks up maybe 2 yards. Tackle on the play by number 55, Carter McCall.
The handoff was to McGowan. Carter McCall.
2nd down and long for the fast break. 6:05 left to go here in the contest. Hand off to Eddie Hughes. He picks up 5, brings up a 3rd down. We'll call it, let's call it 8.
The handoff was to Hughes. He picks up 5, brings up a 3rd down and 8.
3rd down and 8 for the fast break. 5:29 left to go here in a running clock. That's Sturdivant walking up to the coaches saying, I'm ready to come back in, coach. Put me back in. The handoff was to McGowan. He's met in the hole by McCall. That's 2 big plays for McCall. 4th down and long.
The handoff was to McGowan. A tackle was made by McCall. 4th down and long.
4th down and long. Love to see this by Richland Heights. Everybody's coming in and playing in this game. A lot of rotation, not a lot of kids sitting out. These kids are engaged. They're ready to play. Like, this is great coaching from that side of the field, that everybody's getting an opportunity to participate. You love seeing that in youth sports, that they're coming to practice, they get to play, they're all participating on both sides, really having a good time. The handoff was to Sturdivant, and he's going to be stopped short. It's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st down and 10. Cowboys.
The handoff was to Sturdivant, and he's going to be stopped short. It's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st down and 10. Cowboys.
1st down and 10 Cowboys. 3:50 left to go here. Ball's placed right at about the 15-yard line. Cowboy fans cheering on their team, trying to encourage them. Time still left on the clock. We have opportunities to score. Handoff was to Boger. Tackle made in the backfield. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10.
The handoff was to Boger. Tackle made on the play. 2nd down. Injury timeout.
Injury timeout on the field. But really want to thank these parents. Think about all the work that they've done, all the dedication that they've put into their young athlete to come into these practices, these games. It's a long drive from Ohio down 77 to the Super Bowl to be here for a week here in Matthews, North Carolina. And these parents do it, aunts, grandmas, they all come out here to support their young athlete. And you couldn't ask for a better turnout, a better day here at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex with two great teams. These teams come in as champions of their own divisions, and they've already won so many regional playoff games. And you know, it's just a testament to the great work that these teams have put in all year long, and then the coaching, and it starts at home with these parents and guardians, and it's just great to see them all out here cheering it on. Round of applause that he's up and moving and getting off the field on his own power. That's a great sign there by the injured Cowboy.
Round of applause for the injured Cowboy.
Good to see him walking off on his own power. 2nd down and 8 for the Cowboys. 2:59 remaining to go in the contest. Whitaker's pass is complete. The pass is complete to number 23. That's Caden Gabriel Spencer. That's enough for a 1st down.
The pass is complete to Caden Gabriel Spencer. That's enough for a Cowboy. 1st down. 1st down and 10, Harrisburg.
And fans, make sure to stay in your seat. We've got trophy presentation coming up for the winner and runner-up coming up. That'll be next following this contest. And stay tuned. There's an exclusive highlight reel that you'll only get here on Flow Sports. That's coming up here next. 1st down and 10, Cowboys at the 29-yard line. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field. The penalty is an illegal substitution against the defense. First down and 5.
So the penalty was an illegal substitution against the defense. 1st down and 5. Whitaker, shotgun formation to pass. And the pass is complete to number 13, Phillip Wright. And now they're waving it off, incomplete.
And the pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 5.
Check it out on the replay. He's got Whitaker back to pass. He throws to Phillip Wright. He climbs the ladder. And we just can't see it when it gets, oh, there it is right there. It does hit the ground. What an effort there. And the fast break fans are starting to feel it. You're seeing the flags. The kids are having fun on the sidelines, and you love to see this. Whistles and flags on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field. Penalty is encroachment on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. 1st down and 10, Cowboys.
The penalty was encroachment. Brings up a 1st down and 10 for the Cowboys. The end around was to Wright. And that will do it. With the fast break winning the championship Super Bowl. And let's take a look at how they got here today with the Super Bowl. This started it off. This is Presley making some big plays, racing into the end zone. Then you've got Sturdivant. He finds his way into the end zone. And then here's what the big turn of event, the big interception right here, right there at half, right before half, sets up this play to Sturdivant for the long arm touchdown. And then the pick six by Patterson. Then we finish this game with Presley. You'll see him break through these tackles and then watch him accelerate all the way into the end zone. 31-0 for the victory. And this is the best part of Pop Warner, the handshake at the end with both teams. Wonderful action from both fans. Trophy presentation for the winner and runner-up coming up next.
One more round of applause for your 2025 champions, the Richmond Heights Fast Break. And fans, we want to congratulate both teams on a great season. So we ask that we please turn our attention down to the field for the award ceremony. Presenting the award for this year's Pop Warner Super Bowl trophy is Vice President Tim Ray from National Pop Warner.
Let's go, Fast Break! Young boy is out of here. Between last night and right now, it's gone.
Just getting here today is the culmination of a great season. Region champions, you had a lot of success this season. Keep your head up. You played great ball and you never gave up. Congratulations for making it to the Super Bowl. Not everybody gets to it. See a lot of got a great opponent over here. Give them a round of applause, please. Great. Yup, familiar. Yeah? So how many is this? So we don't have a lot of three-peats come through here. It's just a huge star. You've heard Orbit Fast Break. Just won the Pop Warner Super Bowl.
A three-peat from Richmond Heights Fast Break. It was Ohio against the world, and they did it with coming out victorious today, 31-0 against the Harrisburg Cowboys.
Once again, players,